Hi Gemini, welcome to July and welcome to the solar eclipse that we just introduced in the part 1 of the video. Now let's dig deeper into your zodiac sign. Gemini, for you, this eclipse as well as the Mercury retrograde and the coming season over the course of next 4 weeks is highlighting your house of finances, houses of resources, money, talents, food, comfort, security in material resources. And with the new moon over here, or the solar eclipse that we just had, and we're going to have two of them in the span of the next 1 month, we're going to have two new moons. So, one we had a solar eclipse, and another new moon we are going to have in the middle of July. This is about starting a new cycle of finances, a new cycle of resources, a new cycle of using your talents to generate material value. But this talent or this resources that you're generating, they're coming from possibly a different way than you had originally thought. As I mentioned in the part 1 of the video, it's like a man has been educated in a completely different field for the 20, 30 years of his life, and then a detour comes and it takes him to the same kind of destination. He was going for the job only. He goes ultimately for a job, but in a different field altogether, because that detour shows him what he truly wants. Similarly, this eclipse is bringing about a new start in your financial abundance, in your money, in your resources, in your talents, but you're going to draw on resources which are completely different from what you had thought before, or you'll be making money from a very different source than you had thought before. This is where intuition, your emotions, your comfort comes into perspective, and not just the cold hard cash. This is where your intuition, your security, your need for time for yourself, for your family, for a house, you're creating value in a different fashion than you had thought before. This is also a new start of, or a new way of being financially, or a new way of valuing things. This is where our value system shifts, and the last 18 months might have already shifted that in you. It might have shifted you in in your perspective on money, on resources, on assets. And we had the similar retrograde last year, around the summer of last year, when we had the same set of eclipses last year. So this is something that might be in making since around September of last year, and now it's fully getting activated. This is where there might be some reconsiderations as well that might be in process, because we have Mercury, the planet of thinking and communication, retrograde in your house of resources till about 12th of July. So then you might be reconsidering how to generate value. You might be reconsidering how to allocate your resources, what kind of talents you should be, using to generate value and worth of things in your life. You might be re-evaluating the worth of your assets, to some extent your budget and expenses. You might be looking to re-evaluate your own value system, replenishing your physical resources, your assets, which includes your body to some extent. So a dietary review might be in process, or you might be in the process. Are you earning enough? What makes you feel comfortable physically? Are you fulfilled in how you're being valued, and what value you're generating from your skill set? What needs to be done to generate more value? And that whole question over the course of next 10 days, in my view, will show you a different way of doing things, a different way of generating value, a different way of investing, a different way of relisting maybe your prices, or valuing your talents, or valuing yourself to some extent, because you're reviewing how you get paid, how you get valued, how your assets, your talents, your confidence gets valued to some extent. And this is the house of independence to some extent. This is about becoming financially independent in a different fashion, using skill set possibly in a different way, or at least um, projecting them in a different way to create more value. You'll be driven to create value for security, for family, for a house to some extent. You might even be re-evaluating actual investment into real estate, or looking to, review your family property and the valuation of that family property. This is about mother. This is the sign of mother. So maybe your maternal property or your maternal assets or your mother's food or just the memory of mother, or reconnecting with mother to some extent, which helps you, gain that value back in yourself. Your value system, your worth to some extent is reminded to you in this period of time, which gives you a new vigor to go after your true worth. There's a impetus which comes from emotions over here, Gemini, which is coming from within you. You're seeking emotional security by securing your external finances, but through a method which might be different from where you have started off 18 months back. So you're shifting a direction, and that detour is leading you to a better place, but it will require you to be flexible in your approach over here, because it's not what you want but what you need. As I mentioned in the part 1 of the video, a mother gives you what you need, and it may not necessarily be what you want over here, but that is what you need to get your true worth over here. And your five senses will be woken up right now. This is the season, when our five senses, so diet will be in food, comfort food to some extent will be in focus over here. Mom's food at this time, or even her recipe, it heals, it nurtures your body, and that will be in focus. Finding comfort in the things that bring value to you. Similarly, talents, you'll feel it in your gut that this is my asset which is going to get me there. This is the asset, this is the talent, this is the skill set that is going to get me there. So there is a choice that you might make, and this choice is coming with a release which will happen with the 4th or 5th of July eclipse as well, which you'll start experiencing as well. And that is a choice that is made by releasing old losses, by releasing control to some extent, a barrier to some extent, to open yourself up to more abundance. There's something that, if I may say, within you that is blocking that opening up, because sometimes we hold on to past losses way too much, which does not let us go to a new path, a new talent set, a new way of earning money, a new security. You'll seek security and safety over here in a regular paycheck, and getting, a source of income that nurtures you, that brings you food, that brings you comfort, that brings security for your home, that brings money for your real estate, that brings money for your family. You might be accumulating resources for your house at this time. And for that, you'll have to release the old losses. You'll have to release the control even to some extent. Similarly, a new way of being when it comes to your body, in terms of bringing comfort and security to your body. Sometimes, the unhealthy element in our diet or in our bodies, because we are not feeling secure. So food comforts us over there. Now, kindness to your body, it comes with releasing the old toxicity, the old cycles, some karmic relationships, some karmic times which, still have a hold on you. So the 4th or 5th of July eclipse, it's coming with a release. It's like cutting the cord with something that is blocking you. It could be an old loss. It's like something has ceased to exist, but we are still connected with them with a cord, and we're not cutting that cord, and that is causing a discomfort in our body. And you will realize that, in my view, during this Mercury retrograde, when we are reviewing our resources, our assets, which includes our well-being and our body to some extent, that if there's a toxicity from the past, or a karmic relationship, or a karmic habit, or some even past, if I may say, loss in form of death or somebody, or just a past loss that is not letting you propel forward, it will be the time to cut the cord with that, and you'll experience that with the 4th or 5th of July eclipse. But the new seed that is being planted is of money, is of salary, is of cherished possession, of new way of nurturing yourself. This could be even a small business, a family business. This is money from family business, money from family property. This is savings. This is self esteem. This is a little bit of indulgence, even spending money to some extent. It could be an asset that you need to spend money on to feel comfortable. It could be a house that makes you feel happy. It could be an asset, a fixed asset that, makes you feel comfortable. So if you're going for a new source of income, you will go for an income that makes you feel protected, that gives you even protection to some extent. Maybe, it gives you the right kind of insurance or home security. It gives you a security of some sort, but it is also based on the talents that nurtures you. This is, what gives you it's not if you were in a job or a profession that was compromising your ego, it was compromising your self confidence, it was compromising who you are as a person, your value system, your traditions, what your mom taught you, or your nurturing parent taught you, that this is who you can become. You can be anything that you want to be. And if your profession was blocking that, you will seek a new source of income which will be based on your value system, which will be based on having faith in yourself, having confidence in life, feeling secure within you that you're doing the right thing over here. Similarly, this would be a period of starting, saving up for your family, for a real estate, for creating a comfortable home for yourself. You might start a new project, a new budget over here. You might start a new asset. You might formulate financial goals, discover new sources of income, find comforting food or things or talents that will bring you comfort over here. The road to success, very important over here, is to release old losses, release barrier to being kind to your body, to yourself to some extent. Even tough mom tough moments, and we are in a very tough moment right now. We have said that again and again. There's no value in not acknowledging that we are not in real time. These are surreal time. But every tough moment is not a crisis of our life. We have to reduce a little bit of intensity out of this situation, take the power away from the situation on our life, and not let it hold us back over here. Which means that we still do the right thing by ourselves, even in a tough situation, even in a situation which feels like the crisis of our lifetime. We are going ahead and retaining our core value of empathy, of sensitivity, trusting our talents in a tough situation, trusting our direction in life in a tough situation over here. And you would review you would review your give and take over here, what's good and comfortable for you and what the others want out of you. So there will be a balance of give and take of what you need to transform your life at a deeper level and what others are requiring out of you. That balance will require a little bit of tilt more towards your direction here. This is where your value, your worth, your comfort comes into focus, and a new cycle needs to be initiated of you standing on your own 2 feet and doing what's right by you to some extent. So your road to success is to become independent, to not be dependent on somebody else's debt, to not be under somebody else's debt. It's the time to pay off some sort of debt and moving on. And the 4th or 5th of July eclipse, and we'll talk about that eclipse more in deep in separately, because here I'm focusing on the new start more, which is focused on your finances, focused on you creating more value, putting your eggs in the right basket, financially speaking. There's a review of which basket you want to put your all your eggs, and you might be reallocating your resources, your money, your investments over here, and you'll be reviewing that. And this is a fabulous eclipse. This is an eclipse which is happening at one of the lucky stars. It can bring us enormous amount of success, but it requires some reconsideration, some compromise, some shift from where we thought we were going. There's a detour over here in the next 2 weeks when Mercury is, retracing its way back. It's possible that where you thought you were going, or the kind of money you would make, or what you would invest in, you might need to rethink that, or what talents you will be using, or you might have taken a leap of faith and decided, okay, this, I'm going to invest in this, or I'm going to do this business using these specific talents. And there is a set of information that was missing that is revealed now. New circumstances are revealed now. And over the course of next 2 weeks, you will find yourself re-looking at the situation and thinking, I need to change my course. So be flexible to that, because there's a detour here. There's a shift here. There's a twist here. There's a turning point here. Because of which, what talents you use, what skill set you use, and which direction you invest in, and where you put your money in, and where your resources come from, that is changing. There's a new start there, but it's coming through a way which is different from what you had originally thought. And it has to do with your money, body, diet, reallocation of your resources, and a shift in the way you value yourself and your talents. There's something in your own self that you have not yet valued enough, which you need to leverage more. You need to relist your pricing of your own talents here, review what you're getting paid for a specific talent, and sell that differently. More importantly, you'll have to sell yourself that year. There's a internal review of the worth of your own talents, and it's possible that there's a skill set that needs brushing up, that needs upgrade over here. This is the house of talents. When Mercury goes retrograde in our house of talents, we upgrade our talents. We upgrade our knowledge. We upgrade trusting our own intuition, for example, in investment. Knowing that we need to trust our gut a little bit more when we are investing in the right opportunities, when we are putting money in the right places, when we are earning money from the right places. The second eclipse, which is happening on 4th or 5th of July, is going to release something. It's going to be about letting go of something. There will be some truth that will come to surface. It can even feel like, so to some extent, sort of thing we did not see before, which comes to light. So my suggestion is, if you are deciding on an investment, you're deciding on shifting your source of income, or putting huge amount of money into an asset, I would say just wait for Mercury while it's retrograde. So make a final decision, in my view, after 12th of July, not before 12th of July. Be very careful if you're making a large decision, a large investment, or a large, directional shift financially before 12th of July. Be very careful of that, because there's something more that needs to be revealed. There's something more that is coming to surface. There's a deep cleaning and detox of cloud to some extent, which will happen. And for you especially, because Neptune is in your house of career, so there's a fog to some extent on the career direction which exists right now, which needs defogging. So when Neptune will go retrograde on 23rd of June, and it will stay retrograde, that is an aspect which I call as defogging. It's like, nothing was clear on the career. And when Neptune goes retrograde, aha, you get a insight, you get a new information, something comes to light, and it shifts your direction. Next 6 months, boom, you go there, because Mars is going to be in, in Aries for the next 6 months. That is the fight of our life. That is the fight of our life that we all are going to be fighting. But which direction you want to direct all of that energy to? Where do you want all of that effort to go to? That reorientation needs to happen in the next 2 weeks. And next 2 weeks, I'm saying, because on 30th of June, we'll have Sun and Mercury together. When these two come together, there's a enlightenment, a mind gets open to a new reality, and more information starts coming out, and you'll see towards month end politically in the global events, more things will come into open, and especially that might change the way you invest, how you put your resources. That might change how which direction you need to put your resources in, especially on savings, on investments. Similarly, in your talents, that might change. Your organizational structure might completely change. So what talents, what direction you need to go to, that could change completely during this time. So just be on lookout for that, and then trust yourself a little bit, trust your intuition a little bit, especially in your investments, especially in valuing yourself. You will be driven to create value, but it has to come from heart, it has to come from a different place that most of us use. And if somebody is equipped to do that, it's you, Gemini. You have North Node in your sign for the next 18 months. It's the highest peak of our growth. You'll be walking your life path, but it needs a little bit of honing, a little bit of specialization. What tools you will use, what talents you will use, where the resources will come from, where the security will come from, where the financing will come from, where the returns will come from, what kind of returns I need to aim. You'll be reworking a little bit of your formulation of those financial goals and discovering new sources of income in this time. So be on the look out and use your gut while you're doing that, while you're sensing through things, what's valuable, what's not valuable during this time. And focus on real estate. Look at real estate assets at this time for yourself, and good luck. I'll see you in the next video now.